Okay, now we're looking at one of my very favourite setups from years and years gone by, and this one's out of our museum that's been in there for quite a while. Actually, we've had a couple come through in the last few weeks. Strangely enough, it's just amazing how sometimes timing, sort of is what it is. But anyway, time to move this one. I've got the original box, the IC735 box. It's got its foams, etc., in there, and I'm pretty sure it had a manual in there. Yeah, IC735 manual, good. So that's the good news. Actually, not original foams, actually, sorry, but certainly original manual. Looks like the original mic there. Are they HM 36s? Yeah. But the thing that's nice about this one, the PS55 power supply that matches it, and they sort of gave that nice ability to look, like just beautiful lineup. So this one's very unusual in the fact the door's not broken. So many of these they had broken doors. And actually, I got another one off a mate of mine, Daniel, the other day. Same thing, and the door was perfect on it, which a good mate of mine's got that one at the moment. But actually, we're a bit confused. He's either got the one we had here or the one. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, same radio. But this definitely really nice looking 735. If we go down, we're there. All right. I go to ham, and I go to megahertz. Let's punch in something a bit around that frequency. 071. I've just got this going again. I can't believe it. This is Motorola 2001. Look, I could tell you about my Motorola 2001 stories. I've got 3 that I'm consistently making into one of late, and I've finally got this one going again, but it's still got some micro issues which I'm not sure are going to last at the moment. But anyway, got another one coming down, so that's the good news. But yeah, I have had this issue with disposable units lately. But anyway, let's have a look. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, all right. So 0.5 of microvolt. Look, as expected, hearing beautifully. Not even going to muck around with this much. Yeah. Whoops, sorry. Just take that back down again. Beautiful. And that's about right. 50 microvolts. Yeah, that's about right, sorry. 50 microvolts. S9, about 51.4 microvolts. Pretty close, and of course, the preamps adding about 10 or 15 dB to it there. Working beautifully. All right, let's get rid of that atrocious noise, and let's have a look here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on the 200 watt scale, so we're just generating a nice 100 watts there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Actually, if I turn this on, we should be able to have a look at some mic audio as well. Let's have a look. I threw this in line the other day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Now you're not picking this up on the camera as well as I am, but that's really nice and well rounded. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. But unfortunately, yeah, the camera, if I get the right angle, I might be able to get a bit. But what you're seeing on screen here, that I'm seeing on screen, is not what I'm seeing when I take the camera away. Yeah, so I think there's something to do with the aperture from what people are telling me. It's a bit like, see how the line on the middle looks like it's really bright in some spots. 1, 2, well, same as what's happening with the waveform there. 1, 2. This is an SM230, came over from a mate of mine, and just thought I'd chuck it in line there for now. I've still got to do a fair bit to this one, unfortunately, a little bit to be done, but we'll get there. We'll get there, that's for sure. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, look, absolutely working like a dream. These 735s, they were great radios in the fact that they, if you took off the ham, you could pretty much just go into your megs here, and you could go anywhere between 0 and 30 megs, and so they became a beautiful all-band receiver as well. And today's not the best day to show you something on air, I can tell you for sure. There's your ROT that was on then. I can definitely tell you that for sure. It is a shocking day today. I'm trying to do some stuff on the 10 metre contest and I'm getting nowhere. Well, not nowhere, but it's just a more difficult day today. Let's have a look. 7 megs. Let's go to 7 megs and take the megahertz off. Come down. Wouldn't mind hearing that mic audio because that looked very nice on the Crow, to be honest. Some volume on the TS50 we're listening on. 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. That's sounding very nice. 1 2 1 2 3 4 5. I wish I could get the right angle on that. I just can't quite get you to pick up. Hello, 1 2 1 2. Anyway, sounding nice. No, very nice audio. 735s they're really modular, and I mean that in the fact that PA stage was this module, receiver was they're really smart the way they did the layout on these. Look, the door was not the smartest idea in the fact that yes, a lot of people broke them, you know, but a lot of people didn't too. So you know, which is good. And obviously, you know, you had different filters that you could put into them. And just having a listen there. Well, sorry, I'd have to go to AM to do that. You can hear the filtering there on AM and CW. Oh, let me just put a tone in for a minute. 7 megs, oh, 7.1, sorry. Come up to a tone. I'm just curious, very curious for a second. No CW filter. But on AM, oops, sorry guys. Now, I can't remember now whether they had an AM filter like standard or whether that was an option. It doesn't really matter, it's going to come with whatever's with it. But yeah, no, I'll have to check that. But certainly, turn that off. Certainly you had that ability to, especially the reason you liked AM filtering was on broadcast bands. So when you weren't using it as an amateur radio, you could actually get onto a broadcast band and listen to some of the, you know, the AM stations and have a little bit of flexibility with it. And it was quite effective. That and the notch filter used to be a bit of fun. You'll find your pass band is another one that's quite handy too. But the 735, it's one of those ones for the collectors out there that know what they're looking at. They really are getting harder to find, especially box and books and bits and pieces. I got one off a mate the other day that was just basically actually was a different power supply that went with that one, and pretty much just but that one was good too because the door worked, it was fine, and look, all quite functional. But trying to find original boxes and books and things are not that simple these days. They've certainly become a little bit more difficult to find. So yeah, look, beautiful. Look, I wish I could tell you we're going to hear a lot if I put an antenna through. I'm going to do it because I just feel like the 735 deserves that, but I don't know if we'll hear much today. Let's have a look. Have a look at that noise. Now, I'm just on a 10 metre antenna at the moment, so I not expecting to work on 40 metres very well. The noise today on the band, it is atrocious. Yeah, I should have put on the 40 metre antenna if I was going to... Well, let's go ham. Sorry. Bands are dead. Very dead. They're so dead today. I just wanted to put an antenna on it for a second just to see. Let's just check. And we're not going for any tuners or anything at the moment. We're just a bit of FT8 there. For those people who want to make contacts when they're not really making contacts. Look at that. FT8 again. Well, to be honest, at least that shows 10 metres working. Let's have a look. But I've been working the 10 ARRL 10 metre contest today, and conditions have been shocking. Hang on. I'd probably work him on my beam. on the vertical. Pretty terrible. I'll just go to, that's better. Wow. There's a couple of JA stations there. I should have put the beam onto this. We'd hear them better. And we've got no preamp on. If I put the preamp on, watch the noise. Yep. But I'm on a vertical at the moment. Man. I'll definitely work him on the beam. Let's see if we can prove that to be true. Hang on. Let's try. VK3 Charlie Mike. Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike.
Okay, yeah, Victor Kilo 3 Charlie Mike. You're the 59742. 59742. 59742. QSL.
Roger. On this call sign, you're 59001. You're my first contact on VK3 Charlie Mike. So thank you very much. Much appreciated.
Victor Kilo number 3 Charlie Mike. Is that okay?
100% correct. Thank you very much.
Okay, 73. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Same to you. So I just wanted to show you the difference between an 8-element beam pointing at him versus obviously a vertical sitting on the side of a building. Massive difference, obviously, with the big opti beam up at 75 feet. And the reason I use my Charlie Mike call sign is I've been signing VK3 Alpha, Victor Kilo 3 Alpha, all day, and I've already had a contact, so he would have said we've already contacted, so that's why I use the other call sign. I could have used VK5 Bravo Mike, I suppose, but anyway. So as you can see, 10 meters, not great, but even on a very average antenna and a bad day, we're still hearing a fair bit on the 735, which is amazing. But there's not much happening on the band. I must be honest. I worked about 50 stations yesterday, actually less, 42 I worked out, that's right, 42, the meaning of life, 42 stations yesterday, and even that took a bit of effort because the band was average at best for 10 meters, which is a pity because 10 meters has been doing so well, but yeah. We'll come back down to... How's he going here? Was it 380? I think it was. Maybe not. Can't remember now. Maybe it was 438. I can't remember where he was now. Oh, there we go. 438. See how he's dropping down? Just the conditions. All right. Enough of me playing around. Nice to put an antenna on and do a quick 10 meter contact. Good to show you the difference between a massive big 8-element beam pointing at Japan versus a vertical sitting off the side of a building. That, you know, when people say to you, buy an amplifier, that's a great idea. But buy the antenna first. Buy a nice big tower and a big rotator and a big antenna. May find you don't need the amplifier so much. Anyway. All right, there you go. IC735. It's going to come complete with power supply. This one we're clearing out. So, look, I haven't priced anything yet, but it won't be too much. So certainly send me an email if you're interested. It's a lovely setup with the two side by side, and hopefully it makes someone happy. 7.3s from VK3 Charlie Mike. Or today, VK3 Alpha. I keep on calling VK3 Australia. You know, you sort of hold your shoulders back when you say the word Australia. Anyway, bit of a wanker. All right, what can you do? I was born like it. 7.3s, guys. All the best. Cheers.